Hello, everyone, and welcome here to the running of the fifth annual Daytona 500, getting set to go. James Stabilito, Jay Jefferson, the rookie, on the front row, and green flag is out for the fifth Daytona 500. James Stabilito in the 99 won this race back in season 2. Starts on the front row today. Jay Jefferson taking over the 20 car. Right behind these guys, Riley Spurlitube 45, second straight season in that 45 team right there. 45 is not going to be standing out above us. Here comes a 55 on the inside, a 18 there. Eric Monaco from the 8 to the 55. Monaco's first win came on a super speedway, trying to win the Daytona 500. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr. in the 29, another season with this team here. They're driving the now Shell Pennzoil Chevrolet. So they not get James to up front. Not only is the driver of this team, but that team overall has really good stats at super speedways. Here comes a 43 now, Marcos Yepes, second season in the 43, I believe. He's not going to try diving it down low for the lead. They're 3x3 in the back of the pack, or throughout the pack. In the back of the pack, we've got some guys back here. Asado, Kaplan, a rookie, and Jones, another rookie, and another Kaplan, and another rookie. All the rookies hanging in the back here is Marcos Yepes. Looks like he led that time by. Yes, he did. Here comes James Bowles, your season 3 champion, along with season 2 champion Raymond Fisher now going for the lead. Has not left that team since they started. As here comes Derek Hamill returning here in the Cup Series, driving the number 26 Crown Royal Ford. That's his teammate behind him also. Nick Smith driving the 16. This 26 is a car he drove last season. Got a new driver in the 42, rookie Valera. Here comes Johnson in the 8. Kenny Johnson, the rookie, making their debut here. What it would be if that team could win this race. And a team that has won this race before, the 5. Oh, forgot to change the name. Crap. Damn it. Got to change the name. The 5 is actually Eli Bright. I don't want to go back now. Yes, there goes the 5. He dives it down to the inside. I swear I've changed every single name. That's frustrating. But out front, rookie Kenny Johnson, Eli Bright second. But here comes Samet Oskin in the 83, another new team here. Red Bull driver Samet Oskin as he goes from the 25 to the 83, switching manufacturers. We got a 17 of Alexio Antoni, Antoni, I think is how you say it. Followed by Ben Crouch returning to that one car, and Sacco in the 22. Sacco, I think is how you say it. Another new team, or I guess it's a new car, I should say. Zapatos Amarfados, I think is how you say it. We got a 7 of Coughlin, the rookie. Spurlitube here. This back is kind of split up. The front guy is kind of trying to run away with it here. As we stayed green. This is the longest time we've stayed green in the Daytona 500, I believe. The guys back here, Jones is off the pace. Paul Jones is off the pace just a little bit. So is Macron Asado. Is out front. Kenny Johnson leading Samet Oskin. Here comes Samet Oskin in the 83. For first 465, that fight pace. That 5 returning to the team he won this race with back in season 1. As here comes Eli Bright now for second to the fight here. Jay Jefferson, the rookie. Or Joe Jefferson, sorry about that, Joe Jefferson, that is in the 20 car. Oh, and we have a wreck. It looks like our first caution is going to be out. Fisher's around and hard into the 29. Paul Jones hard into Zachary Fitzwater right there. As caution is going to be out for the first time. Both drivers, they done instantly right there. As it looks like our first caution strikes here. And coming around is the rookie of Kenny Johnson as he leads the Daytona 500 back with Sam Austin. Third, skid you. Got a car blowing up. Not sure who that is. Oh, that's the 11 of McHugh. Kevin McHugh, the rookie, having engine problems. Not sure if he was involved in that or not, but so yeah, Kenny Johnson is the leader. Let's get a look at the replay. So here's what happened right here. A 4-wide situation, which we know will not work at Daytona. As the 38 of Andrew Johnson just clips Raymond Fisher. Fisher continuing to have bad luck at these super speedways right across the nose of the 84 right there. Gets into the 15, the 42 with heavy damage, 99, 16, got a piece of it, so did that 96. There's Zachary Fitzwater Sr. is trying to avoid it. And then, man, that's a hard hit right there. 21, there was probably oil on the racetrack, and 21 couldn't slow down enough and gets hard into the 29. Both drivers, they are done. Here it is again. Get it. 38 just went up on a 9 and just dumped him right there. 38 was able to get away clean. The 15 with damage of Marco Sacchi. And right there, 55 gets into the 29, sends him around. And hard hit by the 21 right there. So caution flag is out for the first time at the Daytona 500. Let's get you back to the restart. Getting set to go back green and run down on the top 10. Kenny Johnson is in the first, the rookie. Oskin, Eli Bright, Joe Jefferson, from Randolph, from our photos, Bayers, Woodward, Jay Jefferson, Crouch, and Riley Spurley, 2 rounds out to the top 10. The green flag is back out. '20 car making it wide for second. That's the rookie right there, Joe Jefferson. Making his first start here in the Cup Series. A lot of guys moving around back there, trying to find partners, trying to get to the front. Look at the 83 all the way down to the inside. That's Sam Austin. Is Austin now going to take over fourth? Sure. That's a pretty comfortable beat. Eli Bright now second. Here comes Tim Randolph in the 31. He's won at this track before in the season 1 FC 400. And that team, that car has won this race twice with different drivers. Stabilito and then someone else. Marco has driving with a new team for him. Driving at number 19 Dodge Dealers, Dodge right there. Kaplan as Sam Austin just being aggressive here, making moves as he makes it 3 wide for second. He's going to try to take over second now. These guys are all still trying to catch Kenny Johnson in the 8. Trying to win his Daytona 500 in his first ever start. Take a look at the guys in the back here. Sammy Davis in the 96 after damage. So does Valera, the rookie. Fisher is still in this. Nick Smith and Sacchi all with damage. These two are Monica Losado. Max Anderson really trying to hang on to the draft here. Continue to go through the field. try the cockpit with one of these drivers. These guys fly out of the turn. The 83, Sam Oskin all over the back bumper of Kenny Johnson. Here comes the 20 of Joe Jefferson. Now he's going to try. What they need to do is stay in line so they can try to work together and get around the 8. 8 looks very strong here. Also, there's drivers out of the race. 11, the 29, and the 21 all out of this one. See the 07 look to the inside and decided to change his mind. Doesn't have to change. 18. Marcos Yepez also coming with Tim Randolph. Is the 07 way down on the apron right there. It's just allowing Kenny Johnson to stay out front. The way the draft work is you need to have someone behind you pushing so you can get past the leader. You guys keep passing on as the leader. So they go 3 wide once again per second. Anthony the rookie. Pushed by Tim Randolph, the veteran right there. So, thought I heard a car spinning. These guys getting racy up front. Ali Sparley 2 making his way back to the front. Sarihan, the rookie. James Bowles is also running up here in the 3rd position. Looks like he's going to lose that spot to the 84. Can Tim Randolph try and get around the 8? Led most laps so far today. Will they catch up on that? Or is there Sammy Davis? I believe he's just now getting out of turn 4. These guys are going down into turn 3. Will they catch before the race is over? As these guys might want to use those lap cars as a pick to get around Kenny Johnson, who's just dominant today in his first ever race here in the Cup Series. Tim Randolph, Srihan, Eli Bright, and Malik Nevins, last season's champion, your 2-time champion up here, trying to win his first ever Daytona 500. Not had much luck at super speedways. Today could be the day, as these guys are going 180 barely. As see, there's the leaders on the backstretch right there. Other guys swerving and moving around. That dominant performance from Kenny Johnson. You see Joe Jefferson right there in the 20 way down on the apron. Malik Nevins trying to find her way around the 31. Got his teammate right behind him, Eli Bright. Both of them now go down to the inside. Eli Bright goes even lower. He probably thought the 24 was going to try and go all the way down there, but it's going to end up leaving the 31 Tim Randolph to fall back as they're coming from top cars. Where will they catch these guys? As they dive it down into the turn. Everyone is all bunched up. Eli Bright to second. Got all the teammates up here almost. James Bowles is also up here. They caught up to the 80 for the 96. As the 8 looks like he's going to get around just fine. James Bowles in the middle gets held up. The 8 to the outside. Eli Bright gets held up, and there's a wreck. With 2 laps to go, and that's going to end the race. They're going to race it back to the line. Kenny Johnson out front. Eli Bright second. Looks like there was a big wreck behind those guys as they're racing it back to the finish. Everyone trying to make a move. I don't think they're even going to have enough of this 8 car. He's been so fast. As Kenny Johnson, the rookie, unless something goes wrong, he's going to win this Daytona 500. Eli Bright with the run with Sam Oskin and Nevins. It's out of turn 4. It looks like Kenny Johnson, the rookie, is hauled off and gets race to win. As that was the final, the white flag waving right there. There's caution is second time. Yellow. Such dominant performance by this driver right here. As everyone was swerving, trying to get out of the way. Saw that James Bowles went around. He was held up by the 96. Let's go take a look at the replay. So here's a look at what brought out our second caution that ended the race. Look at the 17. He was trying to avoid the 96. He goes right back up. He just turns head on into the 48. Not sure what that was about. Who gets involved? And 20 also went around right there. The 83, I believe that was. Or the 84. That was the 84 right there. Another look at it right there. The 17. You watch the 17 right there at the top of your screen. Just turned straight up into the 48. Not sure if he lost the steering or whatnot. Two clips at 22. Those drivers went around. Sacco and Alexander Rowe saved it from hitting that inside wall. Great save by him right there. Oh, and a hard hit. There's even more wrecks right here. There's a 22 slip on the track right in front of the 78. A hard hit. Both drivers, a 78-22 with hard hit right there. 88 also went around. See the 20 getting more damage. So pretty sure James Bowles isn't going to be happy with the rookie in the 17. As we'll get you back to the finish of this Daytona 500. As here it is, rookie Kenny Johnson in his first start is going to win his 5th ever Daytona 500. 5th ever Daytona 500. Not his 5th. It's a great dominant performance right there by the 8, Kenny Johnson, after taking a ride from Eric Monaco during the offseason. Congratulations to the rookie on his first win in his first ever start. Kenny Johnson wins the Daytona 500. Eli Bright second. Sam Oskin third. Malik fourth. Marcos Yepes finishes 5th. Jordan finishes 7th. Anthony 8th. James Stabilito 9th. James Stabilito 8th. Ali 9th. And William Brock runs out your top 10. There's a look at the rest of the drivers. Let's get you down to victory lane for the rookie celebrates.
Great driving, KB. Great driving. Woo! Great job, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it, y'all. Y'all do way too much for me. Can't be a party, but did it the hard way. Real proud of you. Thank you. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. Feels pretty sweet, doesn't it?